Hello, how's everyone doing? Welcome in, Sean. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, no, to be fair, so far, jump scares wise, we've had like a mixed level of success in terms of being jump scared, I feel like. Like there's some times where I have like the spiders, for instance, genuinely did make me jump a lot. But I have not, like, I don't think beyond that, I don't think there's been much that has actually made me, like, leap so much when I've seen it, if you get what I mean. Like, I don't know, I feel like I have kind of just been like, oh, there's another zombie. There's occasion, like, there was one hunter in last stream that nearly got me. Or, like, nearly, I think it did make me jump a bit. Wait, I should probably go here, shouldn't I? I started oh god, my mouse is visible. I turned off my mouse so it wouldn't be visible. There we go. Ta-da. Yeah, leaping straight into it. Yeah, I haven't got around to, what? No, that's not what I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? I started in my head thinking something, and then I didn't. Okay, alright, so I'm trying to figure out what there is. I think because last stream we couldn't figure out where we needed to go, and I think the way that I can figure it out is just basically trial and error type thing, which is usually how games work. That is usually the case, many such cases, but yeah, I'm not certain. Does that lift take us somewhere else, or is that just saying it's a lift? I don't know. Because it's red still. I don't know. Oh, nice. Got loud red. Oh, I didn't post the YouTube bit. It's also, for some reason, not saying I am live on the stream deck, but it should be. So, it's being drunk. There we go. Now it is. I just pressed a different button. And that didn't fuck up the thing, I don't think. Let me double check. Is it still functional? It is functional. Cool. That is what I hoped for. Yeah, so we have that room with the eagle looking at us. We have the little crest thing. I don't know why this was the motion I went for. We have the Spencer room, which we have no means of getting into right now. We have the downstairs bit, which we've not yet got to, because we need the crests, and we've only got one. I meant to move over, and I did the wrong thing. We need to figure out how we get there. I feel like there's got to be something with the fact that we have that lift now. It can't just be to avoid the snakes, surely. There has to be more to it. Can we go, like... Does the lift go to that bit? But, like, with the circle, is that saying that is what's behind the waterfall bit? Like, I don't know how we get there. I think... Because there's nothing... I'm pretty sure if we look here on this map, there is literally nothing. Yeah. So, one sec, I'm just about to sneeze, so I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. One sec. Great start to the stream. Ta-da, I'm back. Honestly, I think the most useful thing from my stream deck so far is just having something to mute myself quickly. That, I think, is the most functional thing I've had from it. That and, like, occasionally I'll use it for other things, but I think I need to set it up for more specific programs. Like, I need to set it up for DaVinci and stuff like that. On my PC, and actually use it on my PC. I literally only have it set up at all on my MacBook. So I need to do that. I need to try and set up like Final Cut or like Affinity things as well. Is this door? It's a door. Yeah. Or gate. You know what I mean. Can I open it? But yeah, how are you doing, Sean? Hope you're doing well. Raging, like... I don't know, is there something with the fountain? Wait, what was that? That's just that one. Okay. See, at least with the camera angles being fixed as well, as much as it can hide stuff from you, it does mean that if you just kind of wander everywhere, eventually something will be like, oh, that's indicating something. Like, this is quite clearly directing your point of view to the distance, and there's like a clear path here, and it does also say explicitly, it looks like there's something beyond it. So it kinda, it's giving that there could be something, beyond the fact it's quite obviously got something. So which way? I think this is the one. Yeah, because this is the one with the battery. So let's go up this one. I do just love the dramatic, the lift is going up kind of angle that we have. Yeah, like, is there anything here? No water coming out. So do we need to get the water coming out from one fountain and not the other? Like, is there a button or something? Wait, no, there was the... We rose the dam, didn't we? Do we have the thing with us? We don't. We need to go back and get... Wait, what's our house? Fine, okay. We need to go back and get that, crank. I assume that's why we still have it, is so we can raise the water as we need to. Like, do we still need to do the eagle thing, though? I don't know. Right, this way to get to the other building. Let's go and get the crank. And I'm not talking Grandpa Simpson. Way. I don't know why that was my frame of reference, when there's a lot of very real cranks that exist. Oh, ink ribbons I need to put back anyway. So we can put that back, and I guess the spray as well. The spray or the powder, we'll see. I think I'll put the spray away and try and save that for if we're going into like a boss battle. I'm getting boss battle vibes from this. No, I feel, one of my favorite things is that thing of like, I'm getting boss baby vibes from this. And I try to like reference it quite a lot, but I feel like I don't know how many people actually get that I'm referencing something when I reference it. Oh wait, we have loads of... Okay, honestly, I might just keep the spray then. You're in a ranked Pokemon game. Yeah. Sorry, I was in a Pokemon Com ranked battle. Okay. Competitive game, ranked battle. Is that like in Scarlet Violet, or is it in like Showdown? Oh yeah, we've got these as well. What is this about? The community game. Oh, the community game. Oh, community game. That makes sense what the com is. Bloody com is. Nothing unusual. That's got the umbrella icon on it, so I assume this must be where we get the next thing from? Nothing unusual. It's not unusual to be a jewelry box in this game. There's a round recession, approximately 4 centimeters in diameter. You and me both. Okay, so we need to get something that'll fit into that. That's the wrong thing. Okay, so examine. Because this has like 3 pins on it. It's got a dragon. It says a wolf. I don't know, that's what I'm trying to find out. No, okay. So that, I think we need to put those somewhere. The soup, by the way, I found it too watery. Wait, what soup? Which soup? Am I forgetting about soup? I'm forgetting about soup. Stop trying to make soup work. It's not gonna happen. Stop trying to make soup happen. You sent a recipe in Discord. Oh, okay, fair. I assumed it was probably something that you'd sent me and I hadn't seen or hadn't remembered. One of the two. I need to catch up a lot. I know you sent a lot on Instagram that I need to catch up on. I hadn't remembered. Okay. But soup is for women. Soup is for women. Men should not eat soup. Okay. I was about to try and crank it at the waterfall. Oi oi. Oh, fair. Oh, Queso de Mondays. Yeah. I do love when there's like stupid lip syncs. Especially because I need to catch up on UK versus the world. But there's been some bangers already in that. Like, I'm sorry, Crazy Frog. That is tailored to me. Crank that all on the floor. Crank that. Give me some more. Something. You bloody whore. Me when there's Doctor Who news. Oh, the sound of the waterfall stopped. Perfect. So it did work. Okay. Yeah, this way. Blue Sky doesn't know I'm live. I posted on Blue Sky. It should be on there. I did the thing twice. Blue Sky, are you drunk? I literally did it and then it didn't seem like it worked. So I did it again. Maybe that cancelled it out. Go live, girl. Oh, okay, interesting. There's a bug. Okay, let me try it on the dev branch. See if that works. Soup is for women. Soup is for women. That's now stuck in my head. Men cannot eat soup. Men cannot eat soup. Interesting. Okay, that is not setting it. Let me try it on my phone. I'll try it on... Or Which Sky, maybe? Which Sky could work. Soup is for women. Soup is for women. I shouldn't have started referencing that because it gets stuck in my head so easily. I should not have done that. That is a bad thing to begin the stream with, because I'm just going to be referencing that all day. I'm so sorry. I will do my best not to, for the sake of everyone. Okay, profile. Yo, Ducky, it's my profile. Why am I doing a Yorkshire accent? Okay. Go live. Maybe it's just a balked thing, because it's not looking on Witch Sky either. Let me see. Is there people talking about it? Live status. Latest. Maybe not. Is there anything on, like, the GitHub? Me being like, let me open the Blue Sky GitHub. I'll have a look and see. Soup is for women. Soup is for... It says I can't test it on the app either, because the app has a balked thing on the share sheets right now, so it doesn't fit the screen. I can't adjust it. Let me try. I see if the Witch Guy app has fixed it yet or no. No. Yeah, I might not be able to... Interesting. Okay. I'll put it on web desktop. I'll try it on my phone on the browser. See if that fixes it. Harry is quite... See, at least I've just set my handle to just... No, not in the app. To just redirect to my, like, profile on Blue Sky, just because it makes life a lot easier. But saying that, it's auto-opening the thing here, so... Soup is for women. Soup is for women. Sorry, it is stuck in my head. Thanks for letting me know, Sean. I thought it had been sorted, but I guess no. .tv. If it doesn't work on my phone, then it's not a device issue, it's a client issue. Yeah, it's a client issue. Okay, I don't think I can fix this right now. Let me just quickly... Soup is for women. Oh, why did I reference that? I need too many vocal stems. Too many vocal stems. One sec. Yeah, because I don't know why it wouldn't be working on my end. It says you've gone live, so it seems like it's just a glitch on Blue Sky's client, especially as it's Witch Guy doing the same thing. One sec, sorry. Yeah, because it's on Witch Guy as well, and like other clients. And Heron, which is like an Android client, doesn't let me sign in at the moment because there's a glitch with like Firefox that is being updated in like a later version of Firefox and Android, so it's still not fixed. And I don't have a Chromium browser or another browser installed. I did have DuckDuckGo and it worked on there, but yeah. Oh, actually, should I try Black Sky? See if that works, because that might. Sorry, I'm now like debugging this live. There was no YouTube post either. Oh, I posted. It should have been posted. Interesting. That should have posted. Maybe it's an issue with Eurosky's PDS, maybe. That could be the issue. Let me have a look. Soup is for women. Soup is for women. Men cannot eat soup. Yeah, because it's gone from my drafts. Let me just post something. Yeah, that could be an issue then. Let's see if we can be Resident Evil finally. And then get the link. Where's the link? Oh god, I've got to find stuff. Oh no. See, this is... Sorry, I could go into a BRB screen for this. I think I'll just have to add, like... I'll add a marker on YouTube for me, so I can... Where's the thing for me to add a marker? Oh, it's on here. I'll add a marker here for me to be, like... Skip this bit. Whether it's trimming it or just adding, like, a section in the chapters. Just for the sake of not having everyone be bored out of their fucking minds. By me being like, let's play Resident Evil. And then I just debug bullshit from Blue Sky. Soup is for women. Soup is for women. Men cannot eat soup. Okay, let's try posting that and seeing if it works. Because I've been doing shit on Blue Sky. Did that post? No, I think it might be a PDS issue then. Let me have a look. When was the last thing that I replied to? Oh, it's showing in my replies, but not on my main feed. Interesting. Okay. That is odd. If you go onto my replies, do you see it there, Sean? Because it says 23 minutes ago, that's where it was. But now it says post not found. Okay, I think it's a PDS issue. I think that's what it is. Let me see. Eurosky. Da. Let me see. Yeah, because I'm getting other interactions from people. But... Interesting. So if I go into replies... It shows in replies, but if I click on it, it says post not found. So I think... What if I go on PDSLS? What happens then? Go to repo. Post. Is it on there? It's showing on PDSLS. But I think it's just not fetching the record. I think that would imply it probably is a PDS issue then. So I'll see if I can like email Eurosky and let them know. I'll do that now quickly. I might just go on a BRB just so I can more visibly indicate, okay, this is a part where I'm sorting shit. So I'm just gonna do that quickly, and then I'll be straight back, and we'll be progressing in the game. Sorry. 1 minute, guys. We are back. Yeah, I had a look. I realized it definitely is a PDS issue because that's still going. So it did that. Okay, it did work. Okay. It definitely is for Eurosky, where it's just at the moment they clearly are having issues with fetching records or whatever. For Blue Sky, it's to go into nerdy speak. But yeah, essentially, it just seems to be that there's some kind of bug going. Oh, is that? Oh, type right on box. Nice. Okay. Is there a zombie in here as well, though? Okay. But yeah, it's now showing that I have the live status. The post still isn't loading. I made another post, still isn't loading, but I think they have basically been fixing it as I have been talking. So it should be fine very shortly. But yeah, I looked on the feed that is specifically for your PDS, which means that anyone who's on Eurosky, I would see their posts, and there was literally not a single post. So that would explain it. Part of why I do want to have, like, I need to, because I moved my other account to Eurosky, and now I'm like, I need to make like another account that has like that is on a different PDS, but I'm not sure which PDS to go on to. Do I go on to, like, I could move on to Pockets, but I don't really use Pocket. I could move on to self-hosted.social. I don't know. There's a few options out there. Why am I putting that away? Let's save. Oh wait, I didn't put my crank away. Let's crank it out on stream. A sentence I didn't think I'd be saying. Yeah. Wait, how much ammo do we have for the Magnum? Walks in. What'd he say? You heard me. You heard me. Oh wait, can I combine these? Oh, there we go. Problem solved. A little bit less space taken up. Welcome in, Max, by the way. I hope you're doing well. I was actually just debugging bullshit on Blue Sky, basically. It was not a me issue, it was a Eurosky issue, where it's just their server, I think, was just having, like, they just needed to fix it, being able to fetch stuff, or there was maintenance or something. Either way, it should now, I think, be functioning fine. I didn't do anything to change that, to be clear. Okay, yeah, my post is now loading. There we go. So thanks to Eurosky. Well, hey, shout out them. I don't. This isn't the greatest. Like, oh yeah, you guys should move there, is it? But I mean, I just, hey, you know, it works. Mostly, I say that. This isn't the time to be saying that, but oh, a large boulder. Bloodstains beneath the boulder. Okay, is that Boulder's Gate? Am I gonna get behind that boulder? But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Max. Welcome in. Cranking and talking nerdy. Yeah, I'm just... I do need to do more stuff with, like, the app protocol, but I also need to do my uni stuff, is the issue. And unfortunately for me, I cannot just procrastinate all my time doing shit I don't need to do for uni. So it does mean that, like, I kind of have to do other things sometimes, which is a little bit of a pain, but, you know, oh well. To be fair, I can probably, with what I'm doing for my project, I probably could actually do, did I save? I didn't save, did I? Yeah, I can probably do stuff that is, like, related, because it's open source, and that's related to what my project is, so, you know, maybe I could. Welcome in, Chili. Welcome in. Yeah, I hope, in my heart of hearts, I like to see the good in all people, but some of these residents, they're giving boss baby vibes. To reference earlier in the stream. Yeah, yeah. Hello, hello, ciao, bonjour. Yeah. Very succinct. Look at all the herb. Maybe we should call the police. Look. Look. Maybe I got it from the medical stuff that you can get in the UK, which is it is a thing you can get. It's very limited use cases, I believe, and obviously it limits your ability to operate things like heavy machinery and stuff. But if you're someone that doesn't need to do that and would benefit, there's a little tidbit for you. I'm busy forgetting to have my ADHD meds. I have enough stuff I'm forgetting. I don't need to add more to that. Yeah, exactly. Medicinal purposes. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Shirley. Me being like, I forgot my meds as I drink a Monster. No, I did remember them today, don't worry. But, like, it is one of those where often I'll be like, oh shit, yeah. It's like halfway through the day. I'm like, oh, I guess I should have that, shouldn't I? And then I do. A huge gaping hole. Wonder what it was dug for. Who's Doug and why is he gaping? Jeez, we're gonna get... like, TOS is not gonna be happy with this. Gotta say. A monster? Oh, mercy. Gonna make a joke about poppers after the herb one. I couldn't think of any. Well, if you want to make a joke about a huge gaping hole, there's one right on the screen. And it's not me. Before you go there, don't. Don't you dare. I can see the cogs turning. There's a round lid. Yeah, sure. Will you take the shaft? I'm sorry. What is this? There's something... I'm sorry. You're gonna tell me about a huge gaping shoal. Will you... huge gaping shoal? Huge gaping hole. Will you take the shaft? Fucking cog destroyers, aren't we, babe? Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. We're gonna end up on docking very quickly, aren't we? That's where it's heading. Yeah. This is not a safe for work for stream. Not a safe for work for stream. I can speak, I promise. Just not very well. No cursing. Thanks, Sean. Okay, what was the syntax for the thing? It was like, timer, no cursing. No, timer, 5 minutes, no cursing. And then that should, boom. There we go. Smashed it. Not the D word again. What D's? Well, hey. But yeah, this is a strong start to the stream. The first half hour is me trying to debug an issue that I can't fix, but I'm like, oh, let the support team know. And then by the time I've emailed them, they have sorted it. And then I come straight back to the stream and it's just, oh, yeah, now we've got a gaping hole and a shaft. Like, no, double entendre isn't cursing. If you go to Panto, are they cursing when they talk about, like, a gaping hole that they need to jump through or something? No, they're not. They're just talking about gaping holes. It's just a standard Wednesday to me. Should we bring... I feel like it's giving us the handgun ammo for a reason. Can we do anything with the shaft? Not a sentence I thought I'd be saying on stream today. Appears to be some sort of key to start with the power supply. Symbols are carved in its side. Oh, that's Roman numerals. So 4, 2, 3, 1. So that's gonna be... oh, we put it in and then we twist it into like a lock. That's for like a safe, I'm guessing. See, the cogs are turning. You must be popular at Panto then. I would love to do a Panto. That would be so fun. Any Pantos that want a random twink that has no prominence in any, like, theatrical sense beyond being an extra on various things, hey, hit me up. I mean, there's a couple of exciting things that I've got coming up. Not in terms of, like, oh my god, you've got a major role, but in a, oh, that's actually quite fun. Or one of them is, like, quite a big production. Another is a big in the UK production. Like when it comes out, I'll be excited to show people. But obviously, I can't give more details until they're out, because that's literally just how it works. But I'm very excited for those when they come out.
Is that you, Jill?
Is that you, Batman?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're alive.
Stop! Are you with anybody, Jill?
No, but why?
The stars are finished. Someone is a traitor.
Oh my god, it's Claudia.
Us up.
Enrico!
Jill did not react to that gunshot. She was like, huh?
Traitor? Who?
A certain book series. Oh, he cranked it as well. Whoever did this is definitely professional. Miss Keisha? Miss Keisha? Do I have to examine him cranking it? Or... okay, so that's a hexagonal one, not a square one. Square Enix? Is that a thing? I'm trying to think of a pun that I can make, but not really. Will you take the crank? Yeah, oh, Jesus Christ. I was like, oh. That was the most subdued jump scare reaction, I feel like. Just, oh. That was, like, very, like, keep calm, carry on mentality, I feel like. I don't think I give that energy, but I feel like that response was very much that energy of, oh wow, ooh, that made me jump a little bit. Ooh, gee williker. Oh, I missed. Oh, no. Get off. That was a very saucy angle. Okay, so I've wasted one grenade round already, and a self-defense thing in the process. So that was great. Love that. But we still have... oh, nice. I can fucking swear. Fucking destroyers. Yeah, golly gosh, a monster. That was bloomin' crazy. Is that a rank or... what do you call me? Fucking ranker. We got rankers, we got... we got people cranking it, we got shafts, we got gaping holes. Let's check the gaping hole. A huge gaping hole. Wonder what it was dug for. Still gaping. Diana Ross, still gaping. Sorry, that's a reference that I feel like, that's more of a reference to me. Like Diana, oh, hello again. Oh, he jumped. Another one. Another one, thank you. So that's 2 missed rounds. Yeah, that's a reference, like, my dad likes to think that he speaks Cockney. He speaks his own brand of Cockney he made up himself. And he often says, I'm Diana Ross. Or I'm Diana. Not meaning Princess Diana, meaning he's referencing the song Still Waiting. Which, like, some Cockney can do stuff where it's not specifically rhyming, but not often is that the case, and he has 100% made it up himself. 100%. But he likes to imagine, he likes to pretend, like, in kayfabe, he's, oh, I didn't realize we could add so many. Oh, that makes it so much easier. Okay. he likes to pretend it's actual Cockney, which I've never heard a single other person than my dad and my family reference it. So, oh, welcome in, James. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Gaping holes. Yeah, there's a hexagonal hole here. Oh, there's holes all over the shop today. Oh, we're rotating it. Okay. Yeah, this has already been a very, like, this stream has decided to become a very interesting one in terms of the gameplay, because there's a lot of talk of, like, there was a huge gaping hole to quote the game. Then there was also a shaft that we picked up. We also, picked up a crank from in between a guy's legs. It's all over the place today. I'm gonna get this herb and put it away, and then I'm gonna check, going backwards, if that now has opened anything on the map. Ranker, hardly Noah. Me, when I'm doing a tier list of celebrities, I don't know. That bit needs to be workshopped a bit, I think. Oh wait, why'd I put that there when I could just... Boom. But yeah, how are you doing, James? I hope you're doing well. Doug, he has a name. Sorry, you're right. You're right, Max. Yeah. Yeah, it said there's a huge gaping hole. I wonder what it was dug for. So it must be this guy called Doug, is my thinking with that. I'm gonna check on the hole, and if there's not any change, we'll go straight back. Okay, let's check the hole. Oh yeah. Wow. I already said, like, I was gonna, like, I said earlier, like, oh, go and make your, like, hole jokes, and I immediately followed it up with, please, yeah, here's the thing, there's no change to it. No, hole update, no change, still gaping, still huge, still dug. But I was like, look, I'm getting ahead of it before you get there. Nah. What do you call a man with a shovel on his head? Dead? I don't know. It depends on if you mean just placed or, like, whacked in the head. Shovel. Shoveler? Hardly Noah. I don't know. I have no clue. Love a good gaping hole, not gonna lie. You're not wrong, Chili. You're not wrong. Go on, Harry, rank the women. Yeah. You know women? You like women? Yeah, rank them. Rank them all. You're not sexist? Rank every woman. And the answer is number 1. This looks like the shotgun holding thing from earlier. Do I need to put a weapon here? No. Okay. Check on a... And his name is... Huh? Check on a hole, and his name is... I'm trying to fill in the blank, and my brain is not doing it. Sorry. Like I said, a man with a shovel on his head dug. Oh, there we go. I knew there'd be a fucking Indiana Jones segment. Bloody knew it. As soon as there's a boulder in a tunnel, you fucking know what's coming. See, there's the Jill that I know and love from Dead by Daylight, who moans on a whim. And by moans, I mean, like, grunts. That's not quite how I meant it, but it sounds like moaning. You hear what I mean. Speaking of women, soup is for women. Soup is for women. Men cannot eat soup. Men cannot eat soup. I got that out of my head. Look, I thought of it whilst Max joined. I was gonna because I referenced earlier in a stream, and I was like, oh, that happened earlier. But I moved past it, and I managed to, and now you got it back in my head again. You shouldn't have deleted. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you can say hole on stream. Or in chat. You're welcome to say hole. Grunter. Hardly Noah. Yeah. Serving grunt. Okay. Serving gaping hole. This is not... Oh, fuck no. Oh, fuck no. No, no, no. Okay, I'm... Oh, fuck. Fuck right off. Fuck off. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. Oh, no. Ew. Oh, God, there's another. And, oh, God. Ew. No. Fuck this. Fuck right off. Do not do this to me. Oh, God. I do not like this. I didn't want to be adding an anarchophobia warning for people, because I didn't think I'd need one, and I don't want one. Ooh, heal. Thanks, Jill. Oh, fuck right off. Oh, God. Ew, ew, ew. Oh, ew, ew. I do not like... No. No, thank you. Fuck off. Fuck off. Oh, fuck off. Go fuck yourself. Survival knife, sure. I don't know how much better the survival knife is, but I've not used the other knife once. So... Oh, fuck, there's lots of tiny spiders now as well. Oh, God, I do not like that. Do they poison me if I have them? Like, touch... Oh, God, there's another one. Why are you here? You know what, let's try this knife. Why are you running away? Get off. Okay, well that didn't... Oh, I'm poisoned. Great, great. Thanks for that, spider. Oh my God, I do not like this. Let me... I mean, at least if there's one massive fuck-off prick, then I know there's probably not going to be more later. But I thought those were the big ones. Oh, no. God, I do not like... No, thank you. What was the point in that? What did that achieve? Who asked for a massive spider? Because it wasn't me. Jill, how are you doing health-wise? Still poisoned. Dinah Ross. Oh, ew. No. Do not like. I'm gonna like. Okay, let's get mixed herbs. What am I doing? No, I didn't want a lockpick, I wanted a... There we go, I'm fine. Gonna put the knife away. I still don't know what I'm doing with this thing. Let's get another spray. God, I need to organize these herbs in the right way. This is the important part of the game, guys. You gotta make sure you're organizing all your stuff correctly, because, you know, otherwise you're gonna be like, oof, I wish I did that. Okay. Okay, let's just save things by not doing every single herb one at a time. I don't need to be doing that. This is literally the most dull part of the game, I'm sorry. Yeah, Minecraft Inventory Simulator. I fully am just like, oh, let's just organize this. And I don't need to be doing this. I could be doing literally anything in this game right now other than this. But this is how I choose to spend my time. Oh, no. I want the grenade launcher. No. Oh, God. Oh, did not like that. Do not and will not like that. Ever. You know what? That's good enough. Ugh. Let me catch up in chat. Why are you running? Why the fuck would I not be running? I know what you're referencing, but... Oh, God. Oh, no. No, thank you. Okay, there is a thing in there. Alright. If I go back in, there's no more. No more. At least Mr. X isn't chasing you around right now. I can't say the same, sadly. I mean, honestly, I would much rather Mr. X be chasing me. From what I've seen of Resi, it's 2, isn't it? Oh, that's why I need a fucking knife. For fuck's sake. That's why it has a knife in here. Ugh, okay. Welcome in, Bladed. Welcome in. But yeah, I'll take Mr. X over a giant fucking spider any day. Did I find a good resident yet? Not yet. No, they're hiding away somewhere. I don't have Mr. X chasing me. No, honestly, no, I don't want Mr. X chasing me. God, no. If daily reminder for everyone, get off Twitter. I don't care what you're on it for, just get off it. There is no reason to be on that hell site. Like, I literally, like, the only people that there's any, like, even tiniest amount of an argument for them to be on it is politicians, so they can interact with people. The issue with that is that argument has long since died because Twitter is full of Nazis and bots, so get the fuck off Twitter. No, yeah, the closest I get to still calling things Twitter is just occasionally I'll say tweet when I'm like, or like retweet. Retweet is the main thing I'll say. I'll often say post on Blue Sky or Skeet. But I'll mostly, I just, like, retweet's the only one that I will be like, repost. It's the same thing, but yeah, daily reminder for everyone. But yeah, welcome in Diank as well, sorry. Or Diank. I keep saying your name both ways. I forget which way is the right way. I'm assuming Diank. But correct me if not. The resident is almost as elusive as this shiny Charmander. Wait, have you got shiny Charmander? Love that. Yeah, I could see there was stuff behind here. You're not slick, game. Okay. Oh, we have no space, nothing, though, do we? Okay, I might put away the lighter and the fuel canteen then, because there's only 3 other rooms, and then it gives us space for 2 more things. Didn't Mr. X say they have flu jabs around kiss Mr. Boost shopping? Simpsons reference. I don't remember that. Ooh, a drift flu. Let me throw a little ultra ball like that. I need. Oh no, I see what you mean. I thought by Mr. X, I was thinking like Elon Musk, and I was like, God no, that is like the least desirable thought in my life. But I realize you just mean a guy off Twitter. I realize you just mean some guy. Like, you need more Pokemon. Yeah, I feel that. I still hate that you need to know you don't use it. Honestly, even then I'm like, most companies, like there's a lot of companies that they still have a phone line. I hate phoning for customer support for things, but I'll take sitting on a shitty phone line for like an hour over having to have any Twitter account. Like, I've just deleted my account completely. I've not been on Twitter in like, what is it now? It's like almost 2 years, I think now, or is 2 years. Like at all. The only times I've like been on it at all are when there's like people posting links to stuff, and I don't have time to like change the thing to like X cancel or knitter, which is just like a. If you don't know, you can use like if you need to open a link for whatever reason. I don't know why you would, but if it's like if you need to, at least use, like, where it's x.com, you can just type cancel after X and it'll open it in a, like, a mirror, so it doesn't add to their stats on their thing of users and stuff like that. So at least you have that much of not actually interacting with the site directly. You're just looking at it, like that way at least. At the very least, do that. Yeah, I just, like, Twitter is just the definition of a cesspit. I could not imagine a worse site if I tried, like, the way people talk about 4chan, or used to talk about 4chan, like, it's not really a thing people talk about now, but the way people used to talk about 4chan, where it's like, I can't even say the name, because, oh my god, the things they do. The way people talk about it is, like, oh, do we need the... We need the fucking... We need to get the... We need to crank it, guys. God's sake. Yeah, we, like... The way people talk about 4chan, and yet, like, there is some horrendous shit on there. Like, there's, like, horrendous people, but all those people still use Twitter now. Like, they don't need to be on 4chan. They can just go on Twitter, and they can go on there and AI generated, like explicit material of people who they should not be making explicit material of, to try and not get completely fucked over by YouTube's speech detection things and get this video completely fucked from people even seeing it at all. Yeah, it's just... I could not imagine a point where that is even happens at all, let alone happens for such a long period with zero response from the company that is enabling it, and like not even like a response in terms of like, oh yeah, oh wait, let's save, actually I'm gonna save so we don't need to deal with that fucking spider. That's because I know I will accidentally die at some point, and I'm not dealing with that shit again. Yes, save please. Well, I'm not liking that it's giving us more blue herbs, because that implies we could have more stuff that might poison us, and right now that's looking like it's likely to be spiders. So not a fan of that. Not a big fan. I'll take the mixed herbs. Sorry, I'm just ranting about Twitter now. The most engaging conversation in the world. Let's rant about Twitter. I could, if you want me to talk shit about Twitter, I will talk your ear off with ease. Yeah, that was the only reason that I was keeping my Twitter account, but as time went on, like, once they had the stuff where Grok was generating images of people and kids, I was just like, no, fuck this. I am just deactivating. I'm not even, like, people will know that I'm not on Twitter because I'm so vehemently against Twitter. If someone impersonates me on there, it is just very clearly not me. I've not been on it for 2 years. I am so anti-Twitter vocally that if someone's like, oh, here's a tweet from Harry in 2025 or something, it's like, I literally didn't post shit in 2025, so I know that I did not do that. That is complete bullshit. And, like, especially as, yeah, I just, no. Like, that was my thinking as well of, well, I'll just... Is this gonna run after me now, or do I need to go close to it? Oh, is this now... Is the hole not gaping anymore? Let's check on the hole. Hole check. Yeah, like, that's the thing. That was my thing. I just... There is a door there that we didn't open. Okay. I don't want to have anything feeding into it. And yes, I know, like, Grok's probably already read every single thing on my feed and, like, learned from it, but you know what? I could give a fuck about enabling that any easier by maintaining the data there, even if I don't actively post anything. I just... no. Yeah, like, I need to go this way, but it's not... Jill's not moving there. No, I don't need to go that way. I need to go this way. Oh, I need to keep rotating it. I'm dumb. I just didn't... My brain... Earlier I was like, oh, I'm gonna need this thing for... game. Great. Love that. The game crashed. I'm so glad I saved. Let me go here whilst I check in on my game. What is going on? One sec, sorry. I'm not sure if maybe... Is it a game or is it my PC? I'm not sure. Let me see. I might need to restart my PC. Because it's not even responding. Well, that's fun. Let me put on some music. One sec. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot to turn off the lights. Hello from the dark. It's me. One sec. Let me go. There we go. I got some music. Let's turn the light on. I can press the right button. Oh, wait, I actually didn't. Me in a black screen. Hello. Can you hear me from the void? Let's have a look. It just looks like I had a power cut, but that isn't the case. That's just me. I have a light that is like a smart light thing. Not a smart light, but like a Logitech light key. No, what's the word? Logitech. What is it? Because the key light is Elgato. That's not the one I've got. Logitech something. Litra Beam. There we go. That's the one I've got for having something to adjust brightness and warmth and stuff with. Just because they're like the lighting in my room is quite blue, so this gives me some options. But it's connected directly to my PC, so hard shutting it down. Obviously, it's gonna fuck stuff up. Oh, that's fun. Interesting. Okay, 1 second. I might need to BRB to properly diagnose this. This is going well today. 1 minute.
Ugh.